With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That one caught by Bibbs, his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The 37-yard line.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Check. 25.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. He's locked in early. Two nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up, Tyler Lockett, and on the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Panthers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Locklear. Caught out left side by Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
From the gun, Locklear. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Second and 10 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yards there. A big one. Now Wilson on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Left side complete to Lockett. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Wilson's pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 8-yard line.
Bibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Score Seahawks 14, Panthers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they were.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Operating from the gun. Locklear taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And 8 yards to go.
On third down, Locklear. And Robinson with a big catch. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Locklear. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Locklear. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Winds up and lets it go. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. From the gun, Locklear. Escaping the pressure right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Is good.
They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 87 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Panthers 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Panthers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Check safety, check safety. Check 52. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back. Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they get into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball. No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. They run it with Bibbs. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day. From the 38, Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. Third down here.
Incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Again, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Wilson to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Derek Brown. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
And 12.
On third down, Wilson going for Met. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Panthers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again. Locklear. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Off to Thomas on the left side. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down. Locklear gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, Locklear. This is caught. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
The kick
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
For Seattle.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Locklear. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Locklear. And he's got his target. That's more. 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Panthers.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a gain of 5.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Bibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Off-play action. Locklear. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Back to throw. Locklear. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson. Now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
For the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 35, Panthers 23. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again. Locklear. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jared Reed in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, Locklear. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 35.
An excellent gain, 35 yards. Looking to throw. Locklear. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 27-yard.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Bibbs. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Panther
from the gun. Locklear. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Good.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Operating from the gun. Locklear completes it to Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Panthers.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. On 1st down, Locklear. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
And a Panther 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Locklear. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
1st down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. On 2nd down, here's the option. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, Panthers 30.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Wilson wants to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For DK Metcalf, incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Double count right here, double count.
To throw again, Wilson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Today's final score, Seahawks 49.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.